why do you think he pulled it? Like, why didn't he just say, oh, calm down, we're going to stick by her?
Couple reasons. First of all, the goal should be to have the president there. Makes it a more newsworthy event. And one thing we haven't talked about is that there's talk of actually the White House participating in a counter-programming event with conservative journalists, which would actually take the air out of this event. But Eugene Daniels, who was a co-author of Politico Playbook, sort of the flagship newsletter of the DC elites, has quit that and left to be a host on the left-wing MSNBC, which is spinning off from MSNBC or from NBC to become its own, network, independent network. And as a result of that, there have been calls for him to resign from the White House Correspondents, from the presidency of the White House Correspondents Association, which is supposed to be held by somebody, who's an ostensibly neutral White House reporter. And he's resisted those calls. I think there's also been some unhappiness with the way the White House Correspondents Association has managed this rift with the White House over the White House's takeover of the pool, the White House press pool. This is all very, very Washington inside baseball. But the long and short of it is there's a vibe shift in this town, and this is part of it, which is that it now hurts you to have some lunatic comedian appearing at the White House Correspondents Association dinner. And rather than be honest about that and say, this is not an appropriate entertainer for our dinner because she said X, Y, and Z, they're doing a New York Times and they are lying to their audience about the real reasons for this shift. And beyond that, the ultimate defense of comedy is being funny. And she did not have that defense.